Listen, September 28th, I will be supporting 100 plus strong black men, and I would love for you to do the
I want to
same.
give a shout out to my friend Freddie, Silent Heroes on IG. He's having a big event in LA, 4720 Slauson, September 28th, 100 Black Men of Excellence. He's building the community through boxing.
Barbershop conversation, guys. Thank you, Lincoln. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. September 28th, you see it. You better be there. You know what I mean? We'll have a great time, man. Before I take Lincoln to school. Oh, man. I literally just saw the the interview where Terence Crawford said he's the ace high. I'm beginning to think Bob Arum, Alden are in cahoots together. I mean, maybe he's posturing because he kind of paused when he said it. But if you're just going off of social media clicks, pay-per-view sales, and likability factor, and ceiling, he's Errol Spence has done a good job at associating himself with Showtime, excelling on Showtime, then going over to Fox, associating himself with Fox, and associating himself with the NFL and the Jerry Jones, and he's a stronghold in his marketplace, his city. I think it goes without mention. Errol Spence is the ace high. And when people talk like things that are not true, they don't really want the fight. It's like when people say the business of boxing. It's like when people say, well, I have to fulfill a mandatory over a unification. There's so many things, man. And Terence Crawford may not want the fight, man. Terence Crawford don't. It's kind of like Manny Pacquiao when he said he was afraid of needles, but had tattoos. It's very numbers say the numbers were so low. Bob Arum didn't even want to tell me the pay-per-view numbers as it relates to Terence Crawford. All right, that's the truth. The truth is the truth. I want to see the fight, and if Terence Crawford says he's the ace high and won't yield, what's Errol Spence going to do? I'm not giving up what I've worked hard for. When Errol Spence beats Sean Porter, there will be no one on his resume, that will even come close to Sean Porter. And he'll have 2 belts, Terence Crawford to have 1. If you're just pragmatic about this situation, it's no need to even get emotional about it, but just get pragmatic about it. But he may not want the fight. Terence Crawford may not want the fight, dog. I'm telling you. He been sounding a little bit different. He don't want to fight Sean Porter. I thought Terence Crawford seems like a guy that's fearless. He seems like a guy that he understands what boxing is. But him saying he won't fight Sean Porter and then saying Errol Spence is the ace high, that's kind of confusing to me because that don't match the mantra in which I thought Terence Crawford was and maybe still is. But for him to say he's not fighting Sean Porter, well, I mean, it'll be indifferent anyway because Errol Spence is 10-1 favorite to win that fight. But, it's all media got to start looking to Omaha for answers. And when when Errol Spence wins this fight, and if Manny Pacquiao doesn't want to fight him, I want to see Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. You know what I mean? And if the fight can't happen, remember this interview. It's at least a 60-40 fight in terms of pay, at least. Terence Crawford is not popular. Terence Crawford don't have sauce on his name. The reason why Deontay Wilder and Errol Spence are cool, I use the term cool, is because of us. You can go interview with Fight Hype, Fight Hub, whatever the case may be. You can get information. You're going to get some clicks, but you ain't going to get the culture. I repeat, you're going to get the clicks, but you're not going to get the culture. And that's why Deontay Wilder can't walk down the street. That's why Deontay Wilder get love when he goes over the country. Don't forget, Terence Crawford won a belt over in that country, and don't get this, and is not revered as Deontay Wilder. Terence Crawford was a world champion before both Deontay Wilder and Errol Spence, and yet they are more revered. I definitely saw the difference when obviously it was in Dallas, so the numbers may be skewed. But Terence Crawford just took 3 pictures and left. Errol Spence took 2,000 pictures. It felt like, what I mean. I didn't walk him out, but but you know what I'm trying to say. So, anyways, man, I just think it's just very imperative that reality set in, and it will, because it got when it make dollars, it makes sense, right? Or you got to make sense to make dollars. Well, I don't know about that, but I mean, let's just hope and pray that this fight gets made within the next 365 days, and everyone will be happy. So, yeah, man. I mean, Terence Crawford may be hustling backwards, man. Bob Arum and them may be working together. We'll see. Good cop, bad cop. We'll see. We gonna see. After he fights Fried Green Tomato, we gonna see. Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.